As soon as Terry Button fires up his big rig, the clock is ticking. He's a self-employed truck driver, but federal rules dictate exactly how long he can drive and when he needs to stop to take a rest or quit for the day.
You're racing the clock all the time.
Now the Trump administration is poised to relax the regulations that require drivers like Button to pull over, which safety advocates say could reduce the rest breaks drivers need to stay alert. This at a time when the number of fatal crashes involving big rigs is on the rise.
We need to have more flexibility.
I think flexibility is a code word for deregulation.
Kathy Chase is the president of Advocates for Highway and Auto Safety, an alliance of insurance companies and health and safety groups.
Our concerns about the proposal are that it might take away a 30-minute rest break. It might force a truck driver to drive even longer in adverse weather conditions. It's an ebbing away at the current regulations when, in fact, 5,000 people are being killed every year in truck crashes, and 150,000 more are being injured in truck crashes.
A study conducted by the Transportation Department more than a decade ago reported 13% of truck drivers involved in crashes resulting in death or injury were considered to have been fatigued at the time of the accident. Early this year, the National Transportation Safety Board declared fatigue a pervasive problem. Current regulations, which were first developed in the 1930s, limit long-haul truck drivers to 11 hours of driving within a 14-hour on-duty window. They must have 10 consecutive hours off before they can start another shift. And if they plan to drive for more than 8 hours, they have to take a 30-minute break before the 8-hour mark. Driving for most truckers is recorded electronically by federally mandated logging devices, and violations can be costly, resulting in the driver being declared off-duty and unable to work.
If you run out of time in the middle of the George Washington Bridge, are you going to just pull over and park? Been regulated with these electronic logging devices. Fatigue is worse. Fatigue and stress is worse.
Button argues the rules don't account for unforeseen circumstances like traffic jams and can force drivers to pull over on the side of the road in hazardous places to wait their brakes out. He says it also motivates trucking companies to push their drivers to the limit of the law.
I run into a friend. He saw my truck out in the parking lot. He came in. I said, "Hey, Chris, how you doing? Sit down." He says, "I can't. I'm on the clock." And to be able to have to be up against the limit like that, it's just not right, not safe.
Just how far the deregulation will go is still up in the air. An agency spokesman declined to describe the changes as the revisions are still being reviewed. Robert Bumstead, Associated Press.